Good morning to everyone. This is Prem Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science. Today, we're going to discuss about the types of clouds in cloud computing. So, before we see about the types of clouds in computing, we'll discuss about what is meant by cloud computing. The cloud computing is internet-based computing in which a shared pool of resources is available over broad network access. These resources can be provisioned and released with minimum management effort and service providers interactions. So then we'll see about the types of clouds. So we have public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, and multi-cloud. In public cloud, the public clouds are managed by third parties, which provides cloud services over the internet to the public. These services are available as pay as you go billing models. They offer solutions for minimizing IT infrastructure's cost and become a good option for handling peak loads on the local infrastructure. The public clouds are the go-to option for small enterprises which can start their businesses without large upfront investment by complete relying on public infrastructures for their IT needs. The fundamental characteristics of the public clouds are multi-tenancy. The public cloud is meant to serve multiple users, not a single customer. The user requires a virtual computing environment that is separated and most likely isolated from other users. The below diagram shows about the public cloud where the enterprise P and Q and the other user R is going to use the cloud provider which is in a public mode. The advantages of public clouds are high scalability, cost reduction, reliability and flexibility, and the disaster recovery. Come to the disadvantages of the public clouds are the loss of control over data there, and data security and privacy issues is there, and limited availability is there, visibility is there, and the last one is unpredictable cost. Then we see about the private cloud. The private clouds are distributed systems that works on private infrastructure and provide the users with dynamic provisionings of computing resources. Instead of a pay as you go model in private clouds, there could be other schemes that manage the usage of the cloud and proportionally billing of the different departments or sections of an enterprises. The private cloud providers are HP data centers, Ubuntu, Elastic Private Clouds, Microsoft, etc. Then come to the below part, the diagram shows about the private clouds where you have two different premises. One is the P and other one is the P external hosted private cloud. But all these has been handled with a dedicated for enterprises P. Then the advantages of a private cloud are the cloud information protections and infrastructure ensuring SLAs, the compliances with standard procedures and operations. What is meant by the customer information protections is in the private cloud, security concerns are less since the customers' data and other sensitive informations do not follow the out of private infrastructures. The infrastructures ensuring SLAs, the private cloud providers a specific operations such as appropriate clustering, data replications, system monitoring and maintenance, disaster recovery, and other uptime services. The compliances with the standard procedures and operations says about the specific procedures have to be put in place when deploying and executing the applications according to the third-party compliances standards. This is not possible in the case of the public cloud. Come to the disadvantage of using a private clouds are the restricted area of an operations. The private cloud is accessible within a particular area, so the area of accessibility is restricted. Expertise requires in the private cloud security concern, or less since customers' data and other sensitive information do not flow out of a private infrastructure. Hence, skilled people are required to manage and operate the cloud services. When come to the hybrid cloud is a heterogeneous distributed system formed by combining facilities of the cloud providers, public and private. For these reasons, they are also known as heterogeneous clouds. The major drawback of the private deployment is the inability to scale on demand and effectively address peak loads. Here, the public clouds are needed. Hence, the hybrid cloud takes advantage of both public and private clouds. So, the below diagram has the private cloud as well as the public cloud. It has been combined to form a heterogeneous or the hybrid cloud. The disadvantages of using a hybrid clouds are a cost, speed, and security. Come to the cost, the available at a cheap cost than other clouds because it is formed by the distributed system. It is efficiently fast with lower cost. It reduces the latency of the data transfer process. When you come to the security, the most important thing is security. The hybrid cloud is totally safe and secure because it works on the distributed system network. Disadvantage of using hybrid clouds are it is possible that businesses lack the internal knowledge necessary to create such a hybrid environment. Managing security may also be more challenging. Different access levels and the security considerations may apply in each environment. Then the other point of the disadvantage of the cloud computing is the managing in hybrid cloud may be more difficult. With all the alternatives and choices available today, not to mention the new PaaS components and technologies that will be released every day going forward, the public cloud and migrations to the public cloud are already complicated enough. It could just feel like to step too far in including hybrid. The community cloud says about it is a distributed system created by integrating the services of the different clouds to address the specific needs of an industry, a community, or a business sectors. But sharing the responsibility among the organizations is difficult. In the community clouds, the infrastructure is shared between the organizations that have shared concerns or tasks, and organizations of the third party may manage the cloud. The diagram shows about the community cloud where the different enterprises is there, and different users is there, and all these being interconnected within a single server, that is a single community user with a dedicated provider. The advantage of using community clouds are the entire cloud is shared by the numerous enterprises or a community. A community clouds are cost effective. It works with everyday users. The community cloud is adaptable and scalable. The user can alter the documents according to their needs and the requirements. The public clouds is less secure than the community cloud, which is more secure than the private cloud. Thanks to community cloud, we may share cloud resources, infrastructures, and other capabilities between the enterprises. Disadvantages of using community clouds are not all businesses should choose community cloud. Gradual adoptions of data, it's challenging for corporations to share duties. The sectors that uses community clouds are using in it was used in multimedia, that is the media industries. The companies are looking for quick and simple, low cost way for increasing the efficiency of the content generations. And the healthcare industries it has been used. Healthcare industry communities clouds are used to share the informations and knowledges on the global level with sensitive data in the private infrastructure. In the case of energy and core industries, the community cloud is used to cluster a set of solutions which collectively addresses the management, deployment, and the other services and operations. The scientific research in these organizations with common interest in science shares a large distributed infrastructures for a scientific computing. The case of multi-cloud, the multi-cloud is the use of multiple cloud computing services from different providers, which allows the organizations to use the best suited services for their specific needs and avoid vendor lock in. This allows organizations to take advantages of the different features and capabilities offered by different cloud providers. The advantages of using cloud computing is, in the case of multi-cloud, which is one is the flexibility, cost effectiveness, improved performance, and this increased security. When you see about the flexibility, using multiple cloud providers allows the organizations to choose the best suited services for their specific needs and avoid vendor lock-in. The case of cost effectiveness, the organizations can take advantages of the cost saving and pricing benefits offered by a different cloud providers for different services. The improved performances by distributed workloads across multiple cloud providers, the organizations can improve the performance and availability of their applications and services. The increased security. The organizations can increase the security of their needs and their data, the applications by spreading them across multi-cloud providers and implementing different security strategies for each. Okay, so disadvantages of multi-cloud is one is complexity, increased cost, compatibility issues, limited interoperability. You see about a complexity, the managing multiple cloud provides and services can be complex and require specialized knowledge and enterprise with an expertise. Increased cost. The cost of managing multiple cloud providers and services can be higher than using a single provider. The compatibility issues. The different cloud providers may use different technologies and standards, which can cause the compatibility issues and require additional resources to resolve. Limited interoperability. The different cloud providers may not be able to interoperable seamlessly, which can limit the ability to move data and applications between them. Thank you.